Please allow me to introduce our first speaker, Masayoshi-san. He's founder of Softbank. Masa started his company as a PC software distribution business in 1981, and then went on to become a pioneer in spreading the internet throughout Japan. Under his leadership, the company later joined the world of telecommunications, acquiring Japanese Telecom in 2004 and Vodafone Japan in 2006. And just last summer, SoftBank joined forces with Sprint. And today, in addition to serving as chairman and CEO of Softbank Corporation, Masa now serves as chairman of Sprint Corporation. Masa has an amazing personal story, and I certainly hope he shares with you some of his thoughts, and you can see why he considers America his second home. Masa knows quite a lot about what it takes to compete and win. And I met with Masa in Washington, D.C. about a month ago, and I can tell you, he's a man of vision, and he's a man of action. And you can bet that he shares your views on competing in competition against a duopoly. And this morning, he's here with us to share his thoughts about how we all can become more competitive in today's market through innovation and creative business relationships. So please, if you would join me and welcome Masayoshi-san, Masa, to the podium. Masa?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's all yours.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here, and I'm so happy that we are sharing thoughts together today. So now I don't need to say this is American history. The rural pioneers built America. We should never forget about this. So, however, now duopoly is taking over our country, America. Because they comment by themselves, and people are seeing that they are not supporting our members here, CCA members. They would like to grow themselves, and I have to say that they have also worked hard. We should not criticize everything about them, but it is true that they are taking over the American share vastly. So CCA members providing local access in the rural area are being challenged by this big expansion of duopolists. So let me point out a fact. This is a fact. This is not criticism or any image or emotion. Just as a fact, subscriber shares only 5 years ago for the postpaid customers in the United States, the Verizon and the AT&T had 56% market share in the United States, 56% market share. And now, in 5 years, it has grown from 56% to 73%. So some people say, well, in the United States now, the competition is functioning. T-Mobile is introducing new price campaign and fighting and increasing, blah, blah, blah. Competition is functioning. But the fact is, if you look at 5 years, not just 1 quarter, not just the 1 year, if you look at 5 years, it is the fact that those two big companies increased from 56% to 73% in 5 years. So what happened in the next 5 years? Who knows? But I would say this concentration would continue to grow. And let's look at the enterprise market share. It was 51%. Now in 5 years, from 51%, guess how many percent now they own? It is 80%. In 5 years, from 51% to 80%. It has grown 30 percentage point. Now, if we wait another 5 years, the way it is, it's going to go, it shouldn't go over 100%, but something close to, that situation. This is the fact. This is the long-term trend. Just looking at 5 years, 5 years comes so quickly. And let me tell you why it is the big trend, and it's an inertia that we cannot push back that easily, because most of the profit belongs to them. Now, 5 years ago, the EBITDA, the profit, was 67% between those two companies. Today, it is 84%. If you look at free cash flow, they are over 100% of our total industry. Over 100%. Already, if you look at net income, the free cash flow. Because the rest of all of us, CCA members are 100 companies, including Sprint and T-Mobile, all of you. We are 100 companies. Many times, media and people forget. Many people don't know that 100 companies of you and us exist. But all of these 100 companies are being pushed out by these top two companies and now getting squeezed from 33% to 16% among all of us in terms of the EBITDA profit. So it is going to go even deeper the way it is. Because without the profit, without free cash flow, how can we continue to invest in the network, invest into the technology? So this is not just a short-term trend. It is the structural issue that our industry requires a lot of CapEx, a lot of network investment. So in the rural area, there is a two big situation. In the voice era, every handset, the network, did not make that much difference. In the data era, the LTE require a very high-speed network. LTE handset require very high-speed network. And also, LTE handset users, the consumers, has a strong taste on what handset they want. It's not just a talking machine. It is an internet machine that users require to have the state-of-the-art, the best LTE handset and best LTE network. Therefore, because this would require a lot of CapEx, a lot of investment, this situation is making the situation of what it is now. The broadband access, not just the wireless, but in the fixed line broadband access is converging. The wireless and wired broadband access is converging. And in the rural area, it is underserved. So in many of the states, in the state, it has very few options for the users. So in America, this is the situation. And I have heard yesterday, with a bunch of meetings I had with many of you, that all of you commonly said that LTE handset, LTE devices, that is the one that make huge difference between those big two and the rest of us. Not enough choices that we can offer to the consumers. So in this kind of situation, I would like to say the Softbank and Sprint will make a strong commitment to support all of you for getting access to LTE devices and LTE investment. Sprint is already a partner with many of you. So I'd like to say CCA members who serve all of your local communities and Sprint would make a strong alliance, strong support. Because Sprint service area and your service area does not overlap. Verizon, AT&T, they provide the service nationwide. However, in the case of Sprint or T-Mobile, we are focused on the urban area and those cities. And we do not have the service competing with you. You are servicing in the rural area. Many of you are servicing in the rural area, the local communities, and we do not have overlap. So if you look at the map, it's actually totally complementary. Totally complementary. So it is a situation I would like to remind to the media and other people that we are structurally partners. Not just saying we would like to be partners. Structurally, you service the rural area, we service the urban area. As a combination, together, first time that we can compete against those two duopolies. In order to combine those efforts, we need a structural system. In the past, in order to have a complementary partnership, we had to work one by one. However, with this new technology and platform being prepared, the multi-level collaboration with a data hub as a structure, we can structurally partner each other. Instead of going one by one, we can have a central hub of data hub to combine the efforts together. Because our service areas are complementary, this system functions. And I would like to say, as a new chairman of Sprint, we will make a commitment to make this happen. The system is getting ready, but without the strong commitment, this would not function. But I would like to make a strong commitment. As the first time for Sprint, as a chairman of Sprint, I will make a strong commitment to make this happen. Okay? So theory is becoming a reality. And on top of that, we would like to assist. If any of you need LTE CapEx, the development of LTE network, we would structurally support you. So whoever need LTE equipment, the CapEx, we would strongly support financially and systematically. In the United States, I have to say, looking from outside, the people who called broadband, with the current speed, I would like to say US is not number one anymore. It is invented here in this country, but it is not fast enough. I would like to say Sprint and Softbank, we bring a new technology to the United States of America. And that new technology we would offer you to provide together in your service area. Because as I said, we do not have overlap in territory. We are not competitors. So I would like to say we would offer you the new weapon, new technology to fight back with the big trend that duopolists are increasing their concentration. We would offer you the technology with our spectrum for you to use servicing your area with the technology up to 200 megabit per second, which is 10 times, 20 times of the average speed of fixed line, wired broadband, or wireless broadband. We need technology. We need a new weapon to fight back. Not just a passion, with technology, with spectrum, with our services together, we can fight back. So that's what I would like to offer to you. On top of that technology, we would offer you the handset devices, the tablet devices, which can accommodate your band of spectrum of services. The band 12, you have a good spectrum, and you are building the network, but without the latest device of LTE handset, it doesn't do any good. Therefore, we would like to offer you full support of getting access to those handset and devices. So this is the key request I got meeting with many of you yesterday, device. I'd like to make a strong commitment to make a better access to those devices. So, as a conclusion, I'd like to say the LTE network, LTE devices, we would have a full complementary partnership with you. So we can really provide the partnership to have a full service to the users. Let me tell you my personal history. I'm not born as a rich kid. I'm not born in the urban cities. I'm born in a small rural village, not in a rich family, in a poor family. In a minority situation in Japan, it was not easy. It was not easy for me. However, I'd like to say, any kids born rich or poor should have equal opportunity, equal dream to succeed. Even if you are not born in the metropolitan urban areas, even you are not born as a rich kids, we must, all of our kids, all of us should have equal opportunity for the future, equal dream for the future. So I would say, let's fight back. Let's fight back. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, it was fantastic. We're going to work on this. Thank you so very much. All right.